Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Imagine, just imagine being buried alive. You're in the coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin. You tried lifting the lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening it. You then try banging on the lid to unsettle the dirt. Maybe somebody will start digging their way down towards you. No one does. This is what it's like to feel at your lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose, take something away that was given to you by the Lord Jesus, called life? And if that's not bad enough, you're going to be more selfishly taking the life away from the people that love and need you most. Your mother, your father, your husband, your wife, brother or sister, children or grandchildren. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be like the person I just read about on these index cards that waited and waited and waited until it was too late. Instead, be like the person that picks up the phone and calls me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise you I will help you take your life back. For your life is gone. People like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis and I both always tell folks like you, it doesn't matter where you've been, it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're here seeking help today for a better tomorrow. You can find Larry at www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach with over 30 years experience. Give him a shout out, 516-458-2741. Folks, don't forget to take your slippers off at night. And instead of putting them by the edge of your bed, put them directly under your bed. And when you put them under your bed, climb into bed, get a good night's sleep, and in the morning, when God gives you the privilege to get up, jump off your bed, go look under your bed, retrieve those slippers. While you're on your knees retrieving those slippers, do something that I call knee-mail, K-N-E-E-mail. Knee-mail is your personal chat line with God, your shout-out to God, your email to God, your fax to God, all combined into one. Knee-mail. Thank God for a beautiful day like this waterfall in the stream, that He's allowing you to live another day on this beautiful earth. Ask God for guidance and forgiveness. Mercy. Thank God for a home, a family, food, and clothing on your back. When you're done talking to God, which you should be doing each and every morning when you retrieve those slippers, put those slippers on and walk with God 24/7. Just walk with God. And then tonight when you go to bed, do the same thing again. And then tomorrow morning, wake up and do the same again. We're going to talk about 10 ways that you can change your life. So let's talk about the 10 ways. Let me sit up. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint you can on it. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on that you can. Danny Kaye said that. It's a nice quote, and it's so true. I've had those days when I felt like my life was in, shams, when I felt stuck in the same old, and wonder how to pick up when I wished I had more passion or purpose to do things. Let's adjust the camera. Or purpose, or maybe just a jolt of joy to shake things up a little bit in my life. Sometimes there were things I thought might make me happy, but I couldn't have them just because I wanted them. Like, I couldn't just snap my fingers and meet, new friends, or just, when I was younger, just snap my finger and meet the woman of my dreams. I had to wait for God to introduce my wife to me. But there is something that's always at my fingertips. Something we always have that's instantaneously that makes us happy right now, right at this particular moment. And that is, drum roll please, our creativity. Creativity is not just for artists or making art. Creativity is life making. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. It's anything we do that turns us on invigorates us or offers us a simple moment of pure merriment. For me, I love to do these videos. I love doing them. It's my passion. I will watch different shows on TV to get different ideas on how to interview people and how to do shows, and then I perform them daily on my YouTube channel, Take Your Life Back Today show. All of us have something that we enjoy doing in life, or something we think we should enjoy but don't do because the bigger, more major things in our daily lives take priority. We just don't make time for it. You have to make time. I have to make time for these videos. Sometimes we just judge things and say, well, maybe a smaller hobby like crafting, kickball, or learning maybe magic tricks, or maybe even painting is suffice. It's not. Or we think will never become something significant or important, somebody that might help change the world, because no matter what you do in the world, everything helps change it as long as it's for the better. Or we dream it's just plain old silly to think that we can help save the world or change the world. But the things we enjoy are far more important than we could ever realize and can make a significant impact on our lives. Here are the 10 reasons why, and there are so many more than 10, why you can change your life. Creativity makes us present. Because we're doing something that we like to do, we are engaged in the moment. Time passes in an instant because we are just having some good old time and good old fun. When I do these videos, it's like, active meditation for me. Being present with myself dials up my knob of attention and wakes me up. Creativity simulates us to be more mindfully and tune in with our overall lives. It also calms our nervous system, decreases anxiety, and helps restore balance. Number 2, we better our relationships. Simply because we enjoy doing something we love, we connect to ourselves more intimately. We develop a profound relationship with our inner selves. The more we connect to others, the more we're able to connect to others and deepen all of our relationships. This secures healthier bonds. And because we're more fulfilled, the less we need others to fulfill us, and the more we have to share. Our happiness expands, and others feel it too, and want to spend more time with us. Number 3, we're playing again. As kids, we could create anything and have fun with, or without worrying about what the other people thought. Well, we could sing out loud in the car, turn on Mud Pie into a monster, or let our stuffed animals have a conversation with each other. We were all free in one way or another. Creativity returns us to the innocence of our childhood, and giving ourselves a break from our pressures of adult responsibilities. We become lighter and increase our sense of humor as delight of pleasure of our amusement. Number 4, we led to new wonderful opportunities. We are led to new opportunities in life. The current of creativity is like a river finding its sea. It would always lead us to bigger water, so even a small creative project might open us up to new possibilities. We never know where they might lead us. On a whim, I got this idea to make a board game. My friends loved it and played it, and very soon I was hosting game parties once a month at my house for up to 30 people. It became such a wonderful way to bring people together. A publisher picked it up, and today everyone can play it. And that wasn't me, that was somebody else. But we don't do this for the product. We do it for pure joy and interest. No, not yet. For sure, with any kind of project, as our creative juices get flowing, they're an infinite pool to draw from to keep our inventiveness growing. Number 5, depression is lifted. While doing the things we enjoy, even if it seems small or easy, the self-judgments we make, like we're not enough or bad or we don't matter, are suspended. We don't do it just because of sheer delight of doing it. It's the permission we give to ourselves to do what we love to makes us forget that we're in the slumps. The more we engage, the more our spirits fly. Doing something that is not demanding or to win is an antidote to any, deeriness or blase. My mood always uplifts when I'm doing these videos. Sometimes something just gives me pure 100% gratification. Number 6, it's always new. Every time we make stuff, we're embarking on fresh, unknown territory. Each time we begin, as we continue, we are traversing on new adventures in life. Creativity has an awesome way of always changing things up, even if it seems mundane, like stirring a soup or knitting or a loop or moving my body. It always brings different experiences to a different scenario in life. A plus is also it initiates new perspectives of life. Number 7, we get it out of our own way. We get out of our own way. When doing something we enjoy, we're focused on the act of doing it rather than ruminating it. It immediately gets us out and it removes all thoughts from out of our head. So much of our unhappiness is bred from being fixed and consumed by thoughts and behaviors. We tend to observe our feelings, words, actions, and those are feelings that we don't sometimes control. But when we are engaging creativity, we freed from any internal traps, like those feelings that say something about us, especially because it doesn't have to be so serious all the time. It also the number 1 best replacement for any addictions. Number 8, we become amazed by our intuition. We may wonder what gives us pleasure when we feel stuck in life, but there's always something whispering to us. That's the beauty of creativity. It might be telling us to take a pottery class or to sign up for a book club or learn a new spiritual practice because it knows this will add some sparkle and enliven us. When we listen, we realize that we're being led by something much greater than us. The more we listen, the more astounded we are by what lives inside of us. Number 9, we build character. As we attend our creativity, we feel better about ourselves. The simple act of showing up serves our self-respect and confidence. The more we make pleasurable, creative acts a priority, the more we rejuvenate, strengthen, and grow. Each time I sit down to write and my fingers get moving, I feel proud of myself for meeting and filling a blank page that's sitting in front of me. A totally blank page gets filled instantly because of my creative thinking. The overall gain is greater than a sense of gratitude. It's a sense of accomplishment. And last but not least is number 10, love begets love. The more we cultivate what we love, the more love we accumulate. Our cup flows over. Clearly, there are days we may show up to do something we enjoy and it isn't always enjoyable. Sometimes the cake doesn't rise, the paint spills, or the muscles are sore, but finding creative ways to solve the problems can be fun if we continue doing it. When we don't worry about how it turns out and we do it simply for the wonder of exploration, our heart expands and love abounds, and this spreads out into our entire life. So what's compelling you to create? What might creativity be telling you to do, because it's sure you'll gain from it? What if you just said yes to your freedom, fun, and happiness? Start today. Be creative. Creative doesn't mean having to do videos or painting. Creative could be simply going out and taking a walk. Do a creative walk. Just be creative. Find reasons to have a happier life. With this, I hope you enjoyed this segment. I hope to God you have a great day, but I hope and I pray that you have a creative, happy, sober rest of your life, and may God bless you.